These kinds of sets, they tell the story. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
When you're coming into a movie that's already established so much for how film has kind of conscripted the future, was it a little daunting to think about walking into that sandbox? How did you wrap your head around it so it didn't become too big?
It was a process because the idea was to stay in a relationship with the first movie without being too much nostalgic and trying to find my own voice into that world, and that it was one of the big challenge. It's just that I had to really find a way to give me the permission to be free in that world and go approach it with my own sensibility.
If he could see Roy Batty in that universe, in that set, the set was okay. You know, he says it's kind of a love letter to the original, so a very respectful way of looking at this new film. And I think it was, like, for us, also very new. There's, you know, it's not a remake.
We were creating these characters for this world that we were familiar with from 30 years ago, but what does it look like today?
But I mean, there's obviously all these characters belong to the future, so we had that space and that freedom of creating new people.
Just as an actor getting to walk into a set piece, was there one that most impressed both of you so that you could really just, one, be impressed and go, okay, yeah, this is awesome, but then it just allowed you to really be in the moment and play it?
The actual set we were shooting on was quite small, and then I looked out the window of the set and they had created the street outside of it and also the buildings across the street. And then it started to snow. It was so impressive that Denis had committed himself so much to his vision that he built it.
These kinds of sets, they tell the story. They're part of the story. A picture is worth 1,000 words, so that there's no wasted time here. You see it, you get it, and you progress, and then you get on to adding more elements of the story. And it's just kind of magic when it happens.